Hello and welcome back to Gears Tactics. I'm Shadowcoast and welcome to the channel. We're jumping into a new Gears Tactics
After
campaign,
years of
all
endless
jacked
war,
up. Here we go.
humanity had finally found peace. Until Emergence Day. When a monstrous new enemy, black-hearted and savage, emerged from below and laid siege to our world. Our losses have been great. Our resolve is far greater. My fellow tyrants, today, the coalition of ordered governments strikes back. These unclean beasts, these locusts, will advance no further. I, Chairman Prescott, have authorized a full planetary strike from our Hammer of Dawn weapons arsenal. On my order, the COG has placed infantry detachments in key cities to mop up any surviving locust. For those citizens unable to evacuate to safety in time, the Coalition appreciates your sacrifice. Forgive us. This is the only way.
Chin up, Private. If you can survive Prescott's bullshit, you can survive anything.
He's torching the whole world to kill the grubs, Sarge. Am I ever gonna see him again?
I don't know. Looking for shelter? Come on, join the party.
You're gonna want to get that.
Diaz,
Special order, Sergeant. Proceed immediately to General Beckett's office at CIC to retrieve a classified document. Acknowledge.
no, you've got the wrong gear. I just run the motor pool.
You have your orders. Control out.
And let me guess, you're coming too.
Well, if you insist.
And so we have it 0 hour. We are jumping into action. Playing with Gabe and Sid. Now this is the all jacked up campaign, so at some point we're hoping to obtain Jack and use him throughout our campaign here. We are on experience difficulty. We turned Iron Man mode off since I am trying to stream, and we will see how things go. I might run an insane campaign later. I have played through this campaign, so be sure to check out other videos if you want to see it. But this is a fresh playthrough, experience difficulty, all jacked up, and we can't wait to get Jack in the battle to use his abilities. So we're going to run through some of the campaign here. Now, I personally love this game. They have done a phenomenal job. Turn-based tactics, it's basically a combination of, you know, XCOM, Phoenix Point, with its own unique twist on the game, and they have done a fantastic job. So I certainly hope that they produce more games like this, and it's in the Gears universe. How awesome is that? Alright, so let's lock this in, take this guy out. Now, in this episode, this is all the tutorial, so we're going to kind of follow the directions they give us. You can see here, it's outlining cover.
We need to flank him.
Roger that. Moving into position.
Alright, I guess you have to move over there.
He's easy pickings now.
Alright, TACCOM, use R. If we put R on, we basically can see different things, no status effects. We can see his health in the top right. Fantastic. Let's take this grub out.
Should have stayed underground, grub.
Alright, so we're going to try to speed through this to whatever degree possible. Alright, action points. The nice thing here is we can use action points in a variety of different ways, including reloading, firing, moving, etc. So it gives you a lot more freedom.
Wait for us. Finish off these grubs so we can get to the CIC.
So we're gonna run up here and chainsaw this guy. Now what you're gonna notice with chainsaw is there is a cooldown. So we have 3 turns to cool down. And it looks like, what do you want us to do? We can, I guess, shoot this guy.
Ammo's low.
And we're gonna shoot him again.
Gotta reload.
And we're going to shoot him. Now, at the end of combat, we're going to get an automatic reload,
All right, let's move.
which is nice. So they reloaded.
Redburn. Sid Redburn.
Tell me something, Sid Redburn. You clearly know where you're going. So why am I here?
I guess someone up there likes you, Sergeant.
And we're going to advance. We're always in a turn-based mode, even if we can't view enemies. But that'll be important because we want to position ourselves throughout the campaign, even when we're out of combat. Now these are wretches, melee hunters, and they will attack us if they get too close. Now there are attacks of opportunity, so effectively when they get too close to us, we have to be concerned about that and kind of factor that in.
Multiple wretches inbound. Take
We
them
are
out before
going
they swarm us.
to, I guess, use Overwatch. Use mouse 1 to move Sid to the highlighted cover, so we're going to move here,
They're in my sights.
and
I'll overwatch them on this side.
effectively we just gained the Overwatch ability. Now the nice thing for Overwatch is you can actually choose, this is amazing, you can choose the angle, so you can set up distinct
Good. I'll
Overwatches
cover the other side.
and angles, and that's extremely nice because you, and as we can see here, you might have some overlap or you might not want to overlap. We can make it very, very narrow if we wanted. Now here, we kind of have to
For grubs now.
do it the way they want. Now the nice thing is, based on the number of actions we have, we can fire multiple times. So we want to take that into account. So if you have 3 moves, you can basically shoot 3 times as long as you have enough ammo. So true to gears, tactics, reloading, factoring that in is always super
I
important.
can't move until you disable their overwatch.
Alright, so now we have disabling shot. So we're going to go F2, switch weapons. This is a unique move. Wants us to disable shot, basically canceling their overwatch. And fantastic. Now what do you want us to do? You want us to move Sid over here. And you want us just to kill this guy. Already injured. That frees up Gabe to finish off this guy. We already switched back to the Lancer, just making sure. We're going to be
Threats
low on
down.
ammo.
Time to finish off that drone.
Alright, so some enemies have a chance to be down when their health is depleted. Move a unit onto a downed enemy to execute them. So you want us to execute this guy, so we're going to click execute and take this out. Now this will be important on our builds because execution can give us benefits where we basically can kind of chain action. So execution plus 1 action to our squad. That's super important. What do you want us to do? You just want us to kill this guy, so we're going to do that. Or, well, he's down, so we're going to execute him and get a kind of a bonus
More
here.
contact. This better be one hell of an important document we're after.
A
Above our pay grade, Sergeant. Let's just get to the CIC before we're
Gonna get that +1 action point. Now it's for other team members, so we just have to kind of think about how we
Shit, my
chain this
weapon's
together.
dry. Gotta reload.
So we're gonna have to reload.
Reloading.
Now, when we look at this, 23% hit chance because of where we're positioned. So we're gonna get in a better position. We don't have grenades yet, so that would have been nice. 62%. So we're actually gonna overwatch here. Let's cover the angle.
Yep.
And you have 1 out of 4. We're gonna go ahead,
Reloaded.
reload, and we're gonna cover a little closer angle. Gonna come over here
Here comes the
and
shit
let them
show.
come at us.
Target down.
And I didn't actually know what side he was gonna pick. I just assumed that he would pick that side. And we have not cleared the battlefield yet. We're gonna just go ahead and reload here and move up only a little bit to make sure that we're not running into additional trouble. Why don't you overwatch that? You have 3 out of 4, which is pretty good. So we're gonna move you up.
Get ready. I see you. Hostile.
So I have
Here we go.
played this before, so I kind of have a sense for when they're coming. 80% chance, that's pretty good. We'll take that.
Hostile down.
Alright, so you have 2 shots. We're gonna let you kind of close range contain.
Okay.
We're gonna move Sid up. Yeah, here. Let's see if you can. 51% chance. I don't like that. 62. We want kind of 80 or more. We're gonna go a little bit further out, so you shoot before you shoot. So that's a nice overlapping overwatch.
We're clear. Into the CIC.
Alright, we just have to run up here.
Support on hand.
We'll be posting lots of videos on builds, tactics, all sorts of stuff. We're just kind of restarting our journey. This is a phenomenal game. I have to say, this is one of my favorite in 2020, if not most favorites.
Now, what are we looking for?
Although I am enjoying Baldur's Gate Early Access. It's technically Early Access, so we won't count that. I'm also playing Solasta, which I enjoy. But for release games, this takes the cake for 2020 so far.
Plenty of time to read that later. We're in for a fun ride, you and me.
No. I told Prescott, I don't do that shit anymore.
Time to go. Couldn't hide out in the motor pool forever, Diaz. Move!
Well, we're in it now. Now we have to exfil.
Closing in fast. Get back to the APC.
And of course, we have wretches and more.
Shit! Reaver dropped off reinforcements. Here they come. Wretches.
And drones.
We don't have time for this. Clear them out with a frag grenade. Gladly.
Alright, we're gonna throw a frag grenade. Really good with wretches. If they're grouped up, you just kaboom, take them out.
The price of one.
Now let's kill the rest so we can evac.
Now we're gonna... Technically, we did not... I can't tell. I think he's still overwatched, so... 12% chance, that's not good. We're gonna move this way.
Okay, now.
Just gonna move up. And oh boy, I did not realize how tall that was. Stim grenade, so he's kind of focused more on healing. We're gonna get an angle on these guys.
Troops are on the move.
And he shouldn't be able to fire over, but he can fire at Gabe. We don't really like that. Alright, so we're going to try to... Where are we? Where are we? Ah, there we go. And 10% chance. Oh boy. Oh boy. We are in it now. Now, I don't... Technically, this would trigger Overwatch. But, okay, I thought we would get, yeah, 40% reduction. He does not get any reduction, so... Let's, finish him off.
One less grow.
And we really gotta get moving. So we're going to kind of come over here. Looks like we have an angle. I think we're behind him, so... 10% shot. What is going on here?
Brace yourselves. Better see you with no good eye.
Alright, he's gonna move in Overwatch. That's okay, because Gabe
Mess 'em up.
is going to 62. We gotta head towards the APC. So we're getting bogged down here. We're shooting him in the back.
Last round.
Alright, so we should get the automatic reload. Almost there. Now we're not done yet. There's more to come. That's right. We just got blocked from our APC. So we're gonna
Break the goddamn seat.
find our we're gonna take the scenic route, as Sid likes to call it. And of course the scenic route includes some more that's right, enemies. So let's get to work. We're really, you know, the game really picks up. The intro is kind of a nice lay the groundwork, fun intro. Learn the basics.
You going bad shit?
We locked ourselves in a safe.
Holy shit.
I'll say one thing for Prescott. The man's thorough.
Come on. Let's find a way back.
Now we're gonna go see if our APC made it. Not sure if it did or not, so we'll go find out.
Goddamn crisp. Better hope our APC isn't torched too, or it's gonna be a long walk to the bunker.
Alright, so our vehicle's over there. Seems easy, but we shall see.
Make this count.
Alright, so there are equipment cases. They have gear we
This
can
mission will be
equip.
good for you, Diaz. Whatever you say. Don't play coy.
So we got a
You were flying
common
up the
case.
ranks, then you bust yourself down to the motor pool for what?
To get the hell away from Prescott's missions.
I'm ready for this. That sounds like an emergence hole. Get up
Fun
there.
times,
Drugs
fun
be tunneling
times.
out soon.
They're already back at it, huh? So much for Prescott's hammer strikes.
Alright, we're going to
On it.
see
do it.
where they kind of deploy. We don't want to get too close.
Changing
We want to
position.
get different angles. So with emergence holes, you want to surround it, and then you want to make sure you have a grenade ready to go.
Drugs are on the move.
to close it. So they're gonna pop out, as grubs like to do. Got three drones. Can make short work of them. Emergence hole. Spawns enemies each turn. Close with an explosive after first wave. So we actually have to wait for the first wave. We can't pre-close it. Alright, so this guy... Ooh. Alright, E-holes allow them to bring reinforcements.
They'll just keep pouring out. You think this is the first E-hole I've seen, Sergeant?
So we're in a little bit of a conundrum here. We need to... we'll trigger. We want to... It's okay if we take some damage. We want to interrupt him. And the question now becomes, what is your arm strength? We can actually plant grenades. Your arm strength is just not enough. So, can we can't disable shot. But what we can do, I actually can't tell which, it looks like, you know what, I think this might work to our advantage. So we're gonna actually come here. Yeah, he was in a tough spot. There we go.
Throwing a grenade.
You don't want reinforcements coming.
Right down the middle.
Gonna switch back. Alright, we'll take that. Okay, so we're going to... We're gonna play a little conservative here, which you'll notice. Some missions you cannot play conservative on. And he got an angle on us, but he missed. Alright. We're gonna go execute this guy. Yeah, we could tell that they didn't have a good... They didn't have a good angle on that, so we were comfortable there. And we're gonna chainsaw this guy down. And we could... So he healed, and we'll get into classes and their different abilities. Sid's a Vanguard, and they have some cool moves. Oh, we'll move here. And we like the bayonet charge. You basically run straight and crunch.
Right up the gut. Threat eliminated.
So let's move forward. Try to get out of here.
Don't think the grubs are bringing cookies.
Now our grenades are probably on cooldown.
Going now.
Yeah. Luckily we did reload, so we're gonna cover here. And we're just gonna straight up cover this area and just let them come at us.
Enemy activity. Been doing this a long time.
Now, depending on the weapons we get, they have different attributes. They can interrupt and slow enemies down. They can do a bunch of stuff. So it's something we want to think about as we kit out and gear out our team, which we'll review as we get deeper and deeper into the game.
What's next?
Alright, so this is tough. I'm gonna move here. Yeah, still the disabling shot we want to be very choiceful with.
Gotta reload.
So we're gonna prioritize the reload.
Reporting.
I'm gonna take a hit, Sid. That's okay. Ooh.
En route.
That shut you up.
Yep.
Nice one.
Alright, we're gonna take a hit either way. So we wanna make sure we secure and take out the enemy we can. Sid can take a hit. He doesn't.
Safety's off.
And stay down.
He's a tank. Vanguards are your tank. Now, within each class, you can specialize. And luckily, our APC's here waiting. And we roll away. So we parked it well. We parked it well. Alright, common Overwatch stock, common drum mag, common midnight stock. So these passives have different abilities.
Look around, Diaz. War's not over. We need to talk about Prescott's mission. This grub named Zukon.
Save it. I fix things now. And that's it. Shit. The bunker. No blast marks. This wasn't the hammer.
No, it wasn't. This was Ukon.
Oof. Took out our bunker. This Ukon's a bad character. We want to place bets if we're going to take him out by the end of this campaign. Well, I am not a betting man, but I guarantee you, we will have our revenge.
So this is the grease pit you traded your command for. Comms work in this dump at least?
Let's hope not.
Lieutenant Colonel Diaz, it's been too long.
It's Sergeant now, Chairman. Hope this was worth dodging your hammer strikes for.
Yes, well, I'm glad to see your time in the motor pool has indulged your talents. Open it. You're looking at the only known photos of a locust called Ukon, the enemy's resident geneticist. A monster who makes monsters. Corpsers, Brumox, his work. We need him eliminated.
I don't run ops anymore. Not after Gatka Ridge.
Sulking won't undo the past, Diaz. You want to save lives today? Stop squandering your tactical gifts and take Ukon down before he creates something even worse. I can't offer you much. No personnel, no resupply.
Hold up. If this grub's as dangerous as you say, I need equipment. Soldiers. An army.
Oh, you always were resourceful. Recruit whatever gears you find and figure out the rest. As for your incident in Gatka, try to do better this time.
Well, he's a jerk, that's for sure.
A heartwarming reunion.
If we do this, you work for me, not Prescott. Got it?
You're the boss. Motor pool.
Come on. Let's find some more gears.
Alright, so we leveled up Sid. Alright, the convoy is your mobile base of operations. So we know all this. So we have Coal Thrash Bowl, which is nice. So we're gonna head over to the barracks, and we can see that we have new gear. We can upgrade different weapons. So this gives us patrol. So base stats have no bonus, so we're gonna want to equip this. This unit's Overwatch shots get plus 15% damage. That's pretty good. Plus 1 ammo, so we don't have to reload as much. So that's also good. So we're gonna go back. Helmet. This is more hiding a helmet will keep the bonuses when active. So there's some aesthetic options. We don't have any helmets to equip, but we will. We can change out grenades. We're gonna want to keep a stim grenade. That'll be important for healing and reviving. So we don't have any skill points yet, but this is the skill tree for our support class, effectively. So that's what Gabe is. We can go Surgeon, Combat Medic, Strategist, Paragon. So we'll get into these a little later. I do and have posted videos on these from my first playthrough. So I'll be referencing my own previous thought process and updating it through this playthrough because there have been some changes, I'm sure. So Hair Trigger, when this unit uses the shoot ability, it gets 5% chance to shoot the same target again. That's pretty nice. Now, there will be legendary mods to our weapons, and we're going to want to grab those. Oh, nope, we want this one. And we're going to keep the grenade, the frag grenade. So that's good. And let's take a look. Where are your skill tree? So we will get into this. Basically for, what is he, a Vanguard? For Vanguard, which is effectively your tank, you have Warden, Paladin, Assault, and Shock Trooper. Warden effectively basically makes you a mean green tank. Last time, I believe I made Sid a Warden. I'll have to go back and check. And I'm kind of leaning that direction again. Through your playthrough, you really can max out one tree, and you can get, decently deep in another tree, but you really want to prioritize a tree because these last points are really good. So here, we have badass 75% damage reduction against first attack each turn. That is absolutely ridiculous. We have, distraction. Distraction has its cooldown reduced, so basically that's kind of like your battle cry or shout to get everyone. And then we also have self-revive. When this unit is down in the down state at the beginning of your turn, this unit revives. That is also awesome. So again, we'll probably go Warden, but I'm going to think about it, sleep on it maybe, before we continue. There are a few other things in the missions. As we move throughout, we can select different missions. There's a nice mission variety type. I tend to play a little conservative, let them come to me. I like sniping. There are missions that don't allow you to do that, where you basically have to just keep moving and marching forward. So it actually does a nice job in the mission variability to force you to update and adapt your playstyle. You can't always kind of fall back on your base playstyle. And then as we go throughout, we will be saving gears and we can add them to our roster formally as we go. So it will be important to have a roster that is semi-deep. Effectively, you're going to want to have at least 2 strong squads of 4. The reason I say that is that during missions, once they take on a mission for your chapter, you can't use them again. So again, early on, we have kind of the main storyline missions, but later on, we'll have variable missions, and you have to do 2 out of 3, something like that. And again, once you deploy a character or unit in a mission within the chapter, you have to pick different units for the other missions you need to kind of complete that chapter to keep progressing the storyline. So right now we have our campaign war journal, which is kind of chugging along nicely. we're going to call this an episode. Thank you so much for watching. We will be playing through our all jacked up Gears Tactics second playthrough. We are on experience difficulty. I didn't want to go insane yet. I have tried that out and it is grueling. But hopefully you enjoy. Please consider subscribing. I'm actively trying to grow my channel and appreciate your support and hope to see you in future videos. Shadowcoast out.